Have you ever wondered why you react so harshly to the people you love the most? Why moments of anger or silence haunt you long after everyone has gone to sleep? In this video, I will share a simple, powerful way inspired by Carl Jung's shadow work to help you uncover the hidden parts of yourself, so you can finally stop repeating old wounds and start transforming your relationships. Dear friend, I want you to take a seat. Place one hand over your heart. Take a slow, deep breath, and ask yourself, when was the last time you truly listened to yourself? When was the last time you allowed yourself to be honest about the tangled emotions within you? We often get caught up in work, family, responsibilities, endless appointments, polite conversations, and we forget that there is a part of us quietly waiting to be seen, heard, and healed. This is the shadow, the part that Carl Jung spoke of, the part you carry within you every day, the silent witness behind those sudden reactions, those unexplainable bursts of anger, those moments when you fall into silence and then blame yourself in the quiet of the night. I remember a man I once worked with, in his mid-50s, a successful businessman, calm and composed on the outside, respected by his colleagues, yet, he told me, with a raspy voice, that every time his son disobeyed, he would lose his temper. His voice would thunder through the house until everyone fell silent. And afterward, he would feel ashamed, hating himself, yet not understanding why he couldn't stop. One day, he tried writing it down, putting pen to paper while the anger still simmered in his chest. He wrote, "I am angry at my son, but truly, I am angry at myself." He stopped, staring at the words he had just written. Tears fell. For the first time, he saw the child within him, an 8-year-old boy who used to be beaten by his father for not memorizing lessons, who trembled whenever he heard his father's voice shouting from the living room. For the first time, he realized that his anger wasn't truly about his son, it was about himself. About the old fear that if he wasn't strict, he would fail. That love had to come with fear. That his worth could only be proven by controlling everything around him. Have you ever felt that way? That there are moments when you react in ways you cannot understand, especially toward the people you love most. And afterward, you feel pain, guilt, yet you don't know where to begin to heal? Writing can be a path. Writing helps you see clearly what you have been trying to hide. It helps you realize that you are not just living in the present, but you are also living with memories, with unhealed wounds, with words you never allowed yourself to say. Carl Jung once said, "The shadow does not disappear when you ignore it, it disappears when you have enough light to face it." Writing is that light. I know you might be afraid that if you write down your pain, you will be swept away by it. But I want you to know that it is through writing that you stop being unconsciously controlled by those feelings. Because a feeling, once named, begins to lose its power over you. Writing is not about finding immediate answers. Writing is about listening, connecting, understanding that what you are carrying no longer needs to remain hidden. You do not need to write beautifully. You do not need to spell correctly. You do not need to be neat. You just need to write truthfully. Write for yourself, for the child within you, for the parts of you that you have forgotten while trying to be an adult, while trying to be the good person in everyone's eyes, while trying to maintain a strong image on the outside. You might begin with questions that allow you to pause and listen. What am I most afraid of right now? What has made me angry this week? Who is the person I feel I need to forgive? Or who is the person I need to say sorry to? Even if it is myself? When have I felt abandoned, betrayed, or belittled? And is that feeling still living inside me? What does the child within me need in order to feel loved? When you write, do not hold back your tears if they come. Those tears are signs that you have touched the truth within yourself. And the truth, though it may hurt, will set you free. I have witnessed many people transform their most important relationships through writing. A man learned how to listen to his son without reacting harshly, pausing to breathe before he spoke. A woman learned how to forgive the father who abandoned her, so she could love her husband and children without the fear of being abandoned again. Writing is not an instant miracle, but each sentence, each line you write becomes a brick in the bridge that reconnects you with yourself, allowing you to connect with others in a more genuine and healthy way. Dear friend, shadow work is not an easy journey, but it is a journey you deserve to take so that you can be free. So that you can live with yourself without running away, without repeating old wounds in new relationships. If you are still here, listening at this very moment, I know you are ready to begin. Start gently, just 5 minutes a day. Writing whatever you feel, writing the questions you wish to ask yourself, writing about your dreams, your fears, the desires you have never dared to speak out loud. And if one day you feel tired, pause, breathe, place your hand over your heart, and ask, how have I treated myself today? Have I loved myself enough? Because you cannot love others in a healthy way if you do not yet love yourself. You cannot truly hear others if you have never truly listened to yourself. Writing helps you return to yourself, helps you heal the wounds imprinted deep within your subconscious, helps you walk your journey with lightness, with peace, and with truth. If you find this video helpful, I invite you to leave a comment sharing your feelings or what you have realized as you begin writing for yourself. I will read each of your comments because I believe that when you find the courage to speak, you have already begun the process of healing. And if you wish to continue walking this path of shadow work, healing, and living more fully, please consider subscribing to this channel. I will continue to share with you deep, practical, and applicable videos so you no longer have to feel alone on your journey back to yourself. Thank you for being here, for listening, and for having the courage to begin listening to yourself.